And we are live here from West Jordan High School as the Jaguars take on the Hawks, number one team in the country. The Hawks are led by Captain Jackson Johnson, commit to Utah. We are all set to go on underway here as there's a three-pointer from the corner, off the mark. And fight for the ball in the paint. And it'll be a jump ball. And it'll go to West Jordan. Michael Goodkind on hand here with you for KSL Sports as we are ready to go. As West Jordan currently 0-4 against the number one team in the state, 5-0 Alta. Let's get ball movement here. Blackham to the rack, floats it up, nearly hits it. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson, the team's leading rebounder among almost every category. As that ball got away from number 12, Ace Reiser. And West Jordan catches a break there. As Colton Blackham will take it up. Blackham is the team's leading scorer with 13.7 points a game. This is off to 23 Cox. Cox is fouled with the body by number 15, Carter Doliak. As Cox will inbound. Here we go. Blackham with it. Dishes right. Robinson driving. Defended by Jackson. Robinson kicks back out to Szymanski. Now back top of the keys, Blackham. Blackham directing the offense here. 19 to shoot. 6:50 to go on the game clock. Kicks left over to Cox. Cox looking. Had a little pick and roll situation there. Didn't take it with Szymanski. Dornbosch on the drive. Now kicks out to Blackham. 4 to shoot. A three-pointer on the way, and that is off the mark. And look, here's a fast break on the other end. Could be the first points of the game, and they are. Number 14, Dash Reiser lays it in on the outlet pass. There we go. So a 2-point lead here for Alta early on. West Jordan's going to have to keep up with them early here because early and often Alta is an offensive juggernaut. Dornbosch driving, kicks out. Blackham now goes to his left, kicks, a three-pointer on the way. That is up, and that is money in the bank. A Handel's ice cream three-pointer for Stephen Cox. He nails it, and West Jordan finds themselves in the lead here with 5:50 to go in the first quarter. Can they build on it? Ace Reiser, distance inside. Drive, tough shot is up and in, and a beautiful scoop layup by number 15, Carter Doliak. Blackham draws the double, kicks inside. A little hook shot up and in. And Alex Szymanski puts West Jordan up 5-4 here. Good ball movement from Alta. Baseline he goes, and he lays it up and in. And Carter Doliak back-to-back buckets there. And a little seesaw battle early on. Here we go. And it looks like there's a foul on the floor. And Szymanski was fouled by Dash Reiser in the paint. It's going to be the call. So they will inbound. Blackham will inbound, gets it in. And he gets it back here in the corner. Tried to get it in there. Pass was batted away. Dishes to the corner. A three-pointer on the way. And that is money in the bank. Alex Szymanski, the trifecta. And another three-pointer brought to you by Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Ace Reiser kicks. A deep three-pointer for Johnson. He nails it. Jackson Johnson commit to Utah, and he made that look easy. That was an NBA three-pointer. Szymanski on the drive, defended inside, kicks out. Now a deep three. The answer, no. Back iron. A good shot, though, by Dornbosch as Johnson takes it up. Here we go. Johnson, the team's leading scorer, with nearly 18 points a game. Johnson fires. He thought he was fouled, didn't get a call. And they're going to say the ball was hit the line before either team could grab possession. So it will stay with West Jordan. A rare miss for Johnson there on a three. The Jags down 9-7 here, though, approaching 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kicks inside, a beautiful feed, up and in. Szymanski with the lay-in. And it was a great pass from Stephen Cox on the entry. Ace Reiser drives, goes to his right, puts up, oh no, but a foul. And Blackham called with the whistle. Blackham's first foul, but a surprise here as we got a 9-0 game as West Jordan came to play here tonight. Denning will shoot a free throw. First one is up and in. So Alta leading 10-9 here. And another one for Denning. Denning nails the second. Okay. West Jordan rushes up the floor there. Now, Blackham will slow down the offense. Cox on the drive. Cox. Out to Dorenbosch. Now baseline. Szymanski had it, and it was batted out of bounds. Looks like by number 15, Doliak. And West Jordan will retain possession underneath. Blackham inbounds. Dorenbosch now kicks inside. Szymanski floats it up and hits it inside. Szymanski in the post. As we get an 11-all game here with 3:09 to go. Denning on the drive. Denning kicks inside. And he was whacked as Doliak was fouled in the paint by number 22, Szymanski. So Doliak will shoot free throws here with under 3 minutes to go, 2:57 to go, 11-all game. Alta high-powered offense. Free throw is off the mark. Doliak will get a second one, though. And he nails it. As we will get subs here. Into the game is going to be number 5, Matt McKee. Blackham brings it up. Now to Dorenbosch, now in the corner. To Cox. Goes into Szymanski. Szymanski the post low block. Tries to kick it out. He was fouled. And they're going to call McKay with the foul. Scratch out. They're calling Johnson on the foul. So Johnson called for his first foul. 2:42 to go here. And they're going to inbound here. Blackham looking and finding. Robinson kicks back to Blackham. Finds the lane. Floats up and in. And the foul. Yes, Colton Blackham goes baseline. Finds the lane and nails it inside. And they take another 1-point lead. And they're going to call Blackham for the. They're going to call McKee with the foul. He nails the free throw. So another 2-point lead here for West Jordan. Here we go. Johnson driving. Johnson goes up with it. Off the mark. And Blackham running the floor here. Blackham fires the three. Off the mark. Rebound Johnson. Johnson now running the floor. The 6'8 senior kicks out, and they will reset. Reiser on the drive. Reiser floats up a really tough shot, and West Jordan's got to get away. Blackham running the floor. Blackham to the rack. Lays it up. Oh, a tough reverse shot is up and in for Colton Blackham, and his team leads by 4 here. Colton Blackham, what a beautiful move to the rack. He lays it in. And a 4-point lead here for West J. The kick out. On the drive, a tough shot off the mark. As Szymanski with the board. Blackham runs the floor, a chance to build on this lead. Blackham kicks to Szymanski. Back to Blackham. Blackham dishes to the corner. Now back to Blackham. Blackham slowing down the offense, calls for a pick. And Dorenbosch comes up for it, back to Blackham in the corner. 15 to shoot. Blackham fires, top of the key, a three-pointer on the way, and that is off the mark, but a great look for number 20, Quentin Robinson. Johnson batted away by Robinson, and here we go. Blackham's got it. He dishes. Oh, and that was a tough break there for number 20. Quentin Robinson couldn't handle it on the fast break, but the ball will stay with the Jags. And we got a timeout for the Jags. So we're going to step aside here. 1:02 to go. And the West Jordan Jaguars, by all surprise, leading the number 1 team in the country, Alta by 4. Stay tuned. As we are back here underway, Mike Goodkind here with KSL Sports. And West Jordan, the Jaguars, leading the number 1 team in the country by 4. If you're just joining us, Colton Blackham dishes the corner. Blackham having a great game here. Blackham goes baseline, driving, puts up a tough reverse shot, and lays it in. Colton Blackham doing all he can on the offensive end. And they lead by 6. And they're going to say it was a foul on number 11, Cutter Dorenbosch. 13 foul. So Alta will retain. Easterizer thought Easterizer was going to inbound, but Compton's going to inbound underneath. This game brought to you by Opal Luxury Services. And that was an errant pass. Easterizer trying to find a man and just airmailed it. So it'll go back to the Jacks here. 29 seconds to go here. Shot clock is off. Blackham bringing it up. Team up by 6. Again, the 5-0 Alta Hawks found themselves in a 6-point hole. It would have been a 5-point hole, but they took a 3 away from earlier in the game. They marked it 2. Cox on the drive. Cox defended nicely, kicks out. Black now to the corner, and Robinson was the target, but it was batted away by Johnson. So it'll stay with the Jags here. Let's say they have .2 on the clock. So I don't even know if you have time for a catch and shoot here. Maybe a tip in. See what they try to do here. Black will inbound. Black throws it in. Try to get it up to Cox, and that'll do it for the first quarter. The West Jordan Jaguars, by all surprise, leading by 6 here from West Jordan. We are live on the broadcast. Mike Goodkind with our crew here with KSL Sports. And if you are just joining us, this game again brought to you by Opal Luxury Services. Do you have marble countertops? Do they stain and etch easily? If you don't want to worry anymore about stains or etching, contact Opal Luxury Services and see how their state-of-the-art stone sealer technology can change your life forever. Find them online or on social media at Opal Luxury Services. We are going to step aside here from West Jordan. We will be back shortly. Stay tuned. Great game. And we are back here from West Jordan as the Jaguars again leading by 6 to start the second quarter. This game brought to you by Opal Luxury Services. Do you love your marble countertops, but are you afraid of letting others use them in fear of staining and etching them? Opal Luxury Services can take care of this concern with their state-of-the-art sealer technology. You never have to worry about stains and etching again. Find them online at opalluxury.com. We are back here. Here's Johnson inside. Step back Jay. Nails it. Jackson Johnson trying to get a hot hand here to start the second quarter. Dorenbosch kicks. Now to the corner. A three-pointer on the way. In and out. Nearly down. It was halfway down for Cox. And it goes out of play. It'll stay with Alta. It's a really good look for Stephen Cox, the senior, from the corner. And halfway down, but comes out. Jackson Johnson brings it up. Johnson underneath, misses, and back the other way, West J goes. Blackham looking, kicking, top of the key. Zemanski gets it back to Blackham, 23 to shoot, approaching 7 minutes in the quarter. Blackham, jab step, drives the lane, kicks out, corner, and they're going to call Blackham with the offensive foul there. He had Black with a good look. Unfortunately, though, it will go the other way. And Jackson Johnson's going to inbound here. 7 minutes on the clock in the second quarter. And Dash Riser is going to bring it up this time. Back into Johnson. Johnson, step back, tough baseline. Jay misses, but a foul. They're calling Black for the foul. He did not like the call. As Johnson will shoot 2 shots. D2D Millionaire has been helping lawn care, plumbing, car detailing, garage door, HVAC, and landscaping. Built successful door-to-door programs since 2023. Find out if your home service company can benefit from a door-to-door program by going to lennygray.com. As Johnson knocks down both free throws. Backdoor pass, great feed. Shot is up, no good. Oh, but Zemanski's there for the cleanup. Zemanski, good court awareness as he hits from inside. Dash Riser. Riser goes to his left, good move. Kicks now to the corner. Papka pulls up and off the mark. As another jump ball call there. As Zemanski went up for it. And he got tied up by Compton, and they're actually going to call a foul on Compton, not a jump ball. And Cox will inbound. Cox inbounds to Elijah Young. Cox, a little slower tempo here as Compton try to knock it away. They go to the corner on the drive. Cox floats it up, no, but foul on the floor prior to the shot. And they're going to call Zach Papka with the harm. So, second team foul of the quarter. Papka's first. And Elijah Young will inbound. On the drive, tough shot up and in. Ethan Black. Guy shoots 39% from the field. Second in field goal percentage on this team and hits that jumper. Here we go on the drive. Riser kicks out. A three-pointer and off the mark. It was a great look for Doliak as Elijah Young brings it up. The Jags lead by 6. Cox goes baseline, loses it out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Jags here. Young inbounds. Zemanski gets it going away. Here we go. Doliak kicks inside, and an easy score for Compton. It was a great pass and a good feed by Doliak on the fast break. So back to a 4-point game. Elijah Young gets it knocked away again. Has it back, though. Kicks, corner. Young trying to find a man, tries to get it in, and another good defensive play as Alta's got it again. Riser brings it up. They force another turnover. Riser on the drive, goes to his right, lays it up, and banks it in. Dash Riser, great defense, and then does it on the offensive end as well. Back to a 2-point game here with just under 4:30 to go. Elijah Young gets it knocked away again, gets it back. Young on the drive, kicks to the corner. Now Cox lays it up, and no, at the rim. He was at the cup, and he just missed that one. The corner, a three, and that is good. Bo Compton nails the triple. And Alta back in the lead as they're on a 7-0 run here. Cox drives to the lane, puts up a tough shot, no. Rebound inside. Dorenbosch, no. And Billy at the board. Dash Riser goes to his left, floats it up, no. Rebound, batted around, and it'll stay with the Hawks here. Elijah Young will come out. Blackham back into the game. Along with Jackson Harris, checked out. Jackson Harris back in the game as well. And Robinson back into the game. Dash Riser. Gets to Doliak. Doliak on the move, lays it up, and lays it in on the drive. They take a 3-point lead. So now a 9-0 run for Alta. Blackham. Picks up by Zemanski. Now back out to Zemanski. Zemanski fires and misses the jumper. Johnson, a beautiful feed inside on the fast break. And Hopka could not connect, but a great feed by Johnson. Blackham to Dornbosch. Pick and roll with Harris. Harris lost it. Fight for the ball on the floor, and the Jags retain. Blackham fires a jumper off the mark. Back iron, no good. And they've cooled off here in the second quarter. Fast break. Dash to the rack. Lays it in, and Reiser capitalizes as they're now lead by 5 with 2:20 to go here. Blackham fires a deep three. In and out. Rebound Johnson, and he was fouled by Dorenbosch. Ace Reiser brings it up the floor. Reiser kicks to Johnson. Johnson in the post. Tough step back, Jay. Nails it. That was a beautiful shot by Johnson as he backed down, and a really tough, almost like a one-footed Luka Doncic type shot there. He nails it. They're up by 7. Dorenbosch gets it stolen away. Reiser with the steal. On the move. Kicks. And they're going to slow it down here. That ball nearly went out of play. Reiser fires a three. Off the mark. Blackham running the floor. Blackham to the rack. No. Good defense. Ball batted in the air and taken by Reiser. Ace Reiser up the floor. Ace. Beautiful feed inside. Johnson couldn't connect. But Reiser with the behind-the-back feed to Johnson. That's a highlight reel play alone by itself. But good transition defense by the Jacks. Inside is Zemanski. Gets batted away. Dorenbosch has it. Back up. The Blackham's going to slow down the tempo. 45 seconds to go here in the half. Alta storm back in this quarter. Blackham. Kicks inside, baseline. Robinson, oh, he throws it down. Robinson throws down the hammer. A posterizing slam. Doliak played great D. And Robinson somehow capitalizes on the baseline J. Ace Reiser on the drive. Reiser kicks out. Corner, three-pointers up. Off the mark. Rebound, Johnson. Johnson loses it. 4 seconds to go. Kick out. Three-pointer. Dash. Three. No. And that'll do it. That will do it. A 29-24 lead for the Hawks, as it's been an up-and-down ride here for the Jags. And the Hawks have stormed back in this second quarter. If you are just joining us, folks, we welcome you into West Jordan High School. The Jags trail by 5 at the half. Mike Cook here to let you know, for over 20 years, Mighty Dog Roofing has provided homeowners and business owners nationwide with high-quality roofing services they deserve. Mighty Dog Roofing is locally owned, BBB accredited, and an Owens Corning Platinum. We appreciate you listening to Mike Goodkind here at the half. We'll step aside. Stay tuned. We'll have more for you coming up from West Jordan. And we are live here from KSL. Mike Goodkind here from West Jordan, Utah. As it's been a heck of a game here, if you're just joining us. Story of this game, though, is the Jags led that first quarter 18-12. Came out of nowhere, surprised everybody, again, against the number one team in the country, the Alta Hawks. And then the second quarter was a different story. Alta outscored them 17-6. Saw a little more production out of team captain and commit to Utah, Jackson Johnson. But I think the highlight of this game, and maybe of the Jags season, has been a Quentin Robinson. He goes baseline and throws down a nasty jam underneath. And we will start the second half here. Blackham on the drive, kicking out. Three-pointer on the way, and he nails it. Absolutely. Carter Dornbach from downtown. And it's back to a 2-point lead for Alta. Reiser kicks inside as Doliak was fouled on the drive, and he'll shoot free throws. That three-pointer, by the way, brought to you by Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. As he knocks down the first free throw. Doliak will have a second here. He hits the second. So back to a 4-point lead here for Alta. Blackham. Robinson fires a three. Back iron, no good. Tapped out, and a great save by Szymanski. Blackham on the drive, kicks to the corner. Robinson fires a three and knocks it down. Quentin Robinson, a jack of all trades here in this one. A nasty jam in the first half. Here he's in the second, knocking down threes. Not three, brought to you by Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Reiser on the rock, gets stripped. Robinson running the floor, kicks. As Dornbach lost it out of bounds. Tried to find his man Blackham inside. And Alta will retain with 6:45 to go here in the third quarter. Ace Reiser, point guard, brings it up. Ace Reiser puts up 17 points a game. Reiser on the drive. Kicks out, three-pointer on the way. Doliak hits it. Doliak knocks down a nice triple from the top of the arc. And that three-pointer brought to you by Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Blackham in the corner. Kicks to Szymanski inside. Found a lane and lays it in. Szymanski banks it in, and the foul. And that's no problem, he says, as he will go to the line to shoot one. Letting you know that this game also brought to you by D2D Millionaire. Been helping lawn care and landscaping since 2003. Find out your home Service Company, and if you can benefit from a door-to-door program by going to lennygray.com. As he knocks down the free throw, and it's back to a 1-point lead here. Reiser. Pick and roll was there. Didn't take it. Reiser goes baseline, got it stripped, and a foul. And they're going to call Dornbach with the foul there. So Dash Reiser takes it out from underneath. Jackson fires and nails a tough jumper. Jackson Johnson. A contested J, and he knocks it down. Again, nearly 18 points a game for Johnson, or actually 18 points a game for the Utah recruit. Inside to Zemanski. Zemanski on the low block. Kicks inside. Nicely to Blackham. Blackham puts it up. No, it was a tough reverse shot. He couldn't hit it. Reiser pulls up for three in transition. Nails it. Ace Reiser puts his team up 6, but Zemanski's there, and a great feed by Blackham in transition. So Zemanski will answer, and it's back to a 4-point game. Ace Reiser driving, finds the lane, banks it up and in. Ace Reiser wanted a foul there, didn't get it. Approaching 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. A tense game here from West Jordan. The Jacks staying in it. Dornbach driving. Dornbach, tough contested jumper. No. Rebound Johnson. Johnson, the 6'8 senior, running the floor, fires in transition. No. And it was a great save, or a good attempt to save it at least by Goodfellow. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Jags, and he will hear from the crowd. And the Jags are going to call a timeout. So we will step aside here from West Jordan, Utah. Jags from West Jordan. Michael Goodkind with our crew with KSL Sports. Got a great production crew here with KSL Sports. Gavin Atkinson and Addison Kerr doing a great job on camera for us as well. Blackham. Blackham running traffic here. Kicks inside, low block. Cox driving. Finds the lane. Euro step. Gets knocked away. On the fast break. Go do a tough shot inside. And that was a nice play by Ace Reiser. As he was falling out of bounds, throws it off of a Jaguar, and the Hawks were retained. But Goodfellow initially missed on the fast break. Ace Reiser will take it out from underneath. Reiser fires, corner, Goodfellow. Goodfellow now kicks out to Reiser, and looks like they're going to call a foul. They're going to call Cox with the foul on Reiser. He didn't like the call. It's going to be his first of the game, though. Johnson inbounds. Ace Reiser playing PG. Over to Johnson. Johnson driving. Low block. Looking. Kicking. Nice feed inside. And a beautiful move as Doliak lays it up and in. Nice pass from Johnson, though, to set it up. Johnson also one of the assist leaders on this team as well. Oh, what a beautiful move. Fires a three. In and out. Blackham made a great step-back move. Couldn't hit it. As Johnson called for the foul underneath. And Robinson will shoot free throws. Looks like they're going to mark Doliak with the foul, actually. And Robinson will shoot. Robinson nails the free throw. From roofing to carpet cleaning and every home service company in between, D2D Millionaire helps home service companies build successful door-to-door programs. Schedule a free consultation with Lenny Gray, author of Door-to-Door Millionaire, to see if your door-to-door is a fit for your company by going to lennygray.com. Here we go. As Reiser turned it over, it was an errant pass, and the Jags will retain. So Robinson Blackham kicks to Cox. Top of the key. Cox kicks left to the corner. Robinson. Robinson defended by Johnson. Johnson, good D. Johnson steals it, and they're back in transition. Johnson runs the floor. Kicks to Reiser. Reiser gets it stolen by Robinson, though. Robinson kicks to Szymanski. On the run. Could be fun. Szymanski misses the jam, but the cleanup is there from Doran Bosch as he lays it in at the rim. And a 4-point lead for the Hawks still. We will step aside. And it's been back and forth action here from West Jordan. Stay tuned. The Jags trail the Hawks 43-39 with 3:35 to go here in the third. Stay tuned. From West Jordan, Utah. And this game brought to you by Opal Luxury Services. Are you tired of stressing over ruining your marble countertops that you spend thousands of dollars on? That stops now with Opal Luxury Services. Find us online or on social media at Opal Luxury Services and opalluxuryservices.com. Reiser brings it out. 3:24 to go here in the third. Reiser on the drive, finds the lane, lays it up, and lays it in as he kind of just beat Stephen Cox there on the drive. Cox been playing great defense all game. But Reiser found the lane and laid it in. So a 6-point game. And Doornbosch turns it over. Reiser on the floor, team up by 6. Reiser goes left, kicks out to his Ace Reiser. Ace Reiser on the drive, pump fakes, now kicks. 3-pointer on the way, and front rim no for Doliak. But the Hawks will retain. Reiser spinning inside, lays it up with the left, and lays it in. Ace Reiser makes a nice move on the drive. His team up by 8. Blackham slows it down. Kicks to Doran Bosch. Now over to Cox. Cox on the drive, goes baseline, and great defense by Dash Reiser. Dash Reiser on the floor. Reiser floats up the floater and nails it in transition. Now a 10-point lead for Alta. Blackham. Robinson. Robinson looking to isolate a little bit here. Robinson to the corner, looking for a man, finds Blackham. Blackham defended by Ace Reiser. Blackham drives the lane, and he was fouled by Goodfellow. They're going to call it with the body. And stuff will come in. Back to the game, Elijah Young, as he played point before, but Blackham will stay in as point guard here. The senior inbounds, and Blackham brings it up. Under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Bucket very much needed for West Jordan. The jumper on the way, and that is good. Ethan Black nails the turnaround jumper from the right elbow. And Johnson turns it over. He's not happy. West Jordan takes over. Here's Blackham. Blackham kicks. Robinson on that left wing. Robinson looking. Picked up his dribble, got to pass it. There he goes, inside. Tough shot inside and great defense. Ethan Black was blocked. 24 was blocked by 24. Here we go, Reiser on the drive. Reiser goes baseline, kicks out. A 3-pointer on the way. That's off the mark for Johnson. It looks like they're going to hold a loose ball foul. So a loose ball foul called, and the Jags will retain. Down by 8 with 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Blackham, defended by Reiser. Blackham playing a great game here today. Team's leading scorer. Kicks to the corner. Great defense by Jackson Johnson. He steals it. Johnson runs the floor. Johnson to the lane, lays it up, and backs it in. Johnson, the hanging layup shot. It was a tough shot. He was defended by 3 guys inside, and he laid it in. 30 seconds to go here. Blackham slows the tempo. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Roughly 3 seconds separating shot and game. Blackham driving, kicking, corner, three-pointer. Robinson off the mark. And Compton with the board, and he's called for a double dribble. Wow. Bo Compton does not like the call as he was whistled for a double dribble there. Young inbounds it to Blackham. Blackham, nice feed inside. On the low block, 4 seconds to go. He's got to do something with it. He turns it over. And Johnson, full court heave. That'll be off the mark. But Jackson Harris there had a good opportunity. He was double teamed underneath and couldn't capitalize as the Hawks retain a 10-point lead into the fourth quarter. We will step aside here from West Jordan, Utah. Been a good one. And as the number one team in the state leading the Jags. Stay tuned. As the West Jordan Jags find themselves downtown. They've been the game the entire night, though, over the number one team in the state. Alta played a great game as Jackson Johnson turns it over there. Blackham nearly turned it over. Robinson grabs it, and back to Blackham. Blackham, what a beautiful move behind the back. He goes to the rack, floats it up, and can't float it in. Rebound, Reiser. Reiser runs the floor. Reiser through the D. And a nifty move to the rack as he lays it in. Blackham with it. Harris comes up for the pick. He kicks to the corner. A three-pointer on the way. And that's off the mark. Ethan Black. Ace Reiser slows the tempo. 7 minutes to go. Reiser on the drive. Kicking. Extra pass. Three-pointer. And that's off the mark. Great rebound inside. And the cleanup job for Johnson is good as he picks up the McKee miss. So a 55-41 lead here. Blackham fires a three, tries to get back in it. No. Ace Reiser the board. Papka driving, kicking into the corner. Johnson open for three. No. Black, a good rebound there. Here's Elijah Young. Elijah Young looking, finding. Extra pass. Corner three for Harris. Money in the bank. Jackson Harris nails the three. And it's back to a 10-point lead here. Ace Reiser to Compton. Compton to McKee. McKee hands off. Papka now to the corner. A three-pointer, and that is off the mark. Compton had a really good look from the corner. Robinson hands to Blackham, and Blackham turned it over. Here we go in transition. To the rack. Oh, he lays it in. What a beautiful play in transition for Papka. As he was contested underneath in transition, but he banked it in on the baseline there. Beautiful play. Harris with it, and it looks like the Jags are going to call timeout here with 5:01 to go in the fourth. Again, Alta leads by 13 in a game they've climbed back in from as they were down by as many as 6 in the first. As many as 8, actually, as we will step aside here for station identification. We're back here from West Jordan. You're just joining us. Been a great game here. Michael Goodkind here with the KSL crew. As West Jordan expected to not be in this game, led in the first quarter, and Alta stormed back here, though, the last 3 quarters. And with 4:45 to go, Alta up by 13. So here we go. Cox is going to inbound underneath. Finds Ethan Black. Black defended by Papka. Black, turnaround jump shot. Up, no, off the mark. Rebound, Johnson. Johnson's been a killer on the glass here tonight. Obviously, guy 6'8", but really showing off his skills. And Utah recruit now holding him back here tonight. Dash Reiser. Reiser, defended by Cox. Reiser drives left, now kicks Johnson top of the key. A three-pointer on the way and off the mark for Compton. Johnson fires, Dash Reiser, pump fakes, and steps into a three and nails it. A three-pointer for Dash Reiser. That three-pointer brought to you by Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. As they take a commanding 16-point lead here. Harris floats it up, no, and another rebound for Johnson. Dash Reiser running the floor. Reiser kicks out, corner, and looks like they're going to call Reiser with a travel. But Alta 5-0, coming off a big win over Corner Canyon, and looking to get another one here tonight in West Jordan. Blackham kicking, three-pointer on the way, no, off the mark for Dornbush. And they're going to call Blackham with the foul on Ace Reiser. Cox actually be marked with the foul there. It's his second of the game. First team in the fourth quarter. Ace Reiser brings it up. Reiser defended by Blackham. Reiser to the corner, defended by Dornbush, and they're going to say he stepped on the line. Good defense there by Dornbush. So the Jags will have it down by 16, 3:14 to go. Never say never, but in need of a bucket on this possession. Blackham to Cox, back to Blackham. Blackham draws the D, tries the cross-court pass, but it was stolen by Reiser. Johnson in transition. Kicks. Three-pointer, Ace Reiser. And he nails it. Ace Reiser, money from three, and another Handel's homemade three-pointer. As the Hawks take a commanding 19-point lead, as that could have just been the icing on the cake for Reiser as they lead by 19. We are going to step aside here as the Hawks, again, up by 19 in West Jordan. Don't move for the last 2:49 coming up. We are back here from West Jordan, Utah, as the Jags in a 19-point hole with 2:45 to go. Blackham tried to kick it inside to Robinson, who was batted away by Goodfellow. And the Jags will retain underneath. Blackham looking, got to get it in, does. Gets it in a Dornbush, plays catch, gets it back, fires a deep three and misses. Ace Reiser running the floor. Reiser behind back to Johnson. They can kind of just dribble out the shot clock here as they lead by 19. Reiser to Johnson, quick feed to Goodfellow, and the layup is good for Goodfellow underneath. Now a 21-point lead for the Hawks. To the rack, yes, money for Blackham. It's a really nice move. And the circus shot is good for Colton Blackham, the senior. Why not? Fire a three, and he nails it. Another one. Bo Compton from deep. As if you look at, again, as Blackham lays it in. But if you look at the last 5 games, as Alta is 5-0, I mean, they've pretty much handily taken every single one of those games. The only game that was semi-close was against Corner Canyon, an OT game where they won by 7 as Johnson lays it underneath, and lead grows to 22. So, again, they're kind of a 7-point win against Corner Canyon, at Corner Canyon, an OT game. Robinson lost out of bounds there. But every other game aside from that has been at least a 10-point victory for the Hawks. They won by 24 against Springville. They won by 24 against Lone Peak. They won by 11 against American Fork, and they won by 19 against Sunrise Christian Academy. So, heck of a season for them as they look to move to 6-0 here tonight. We are under a minute here. A 22-point lead for Alta. Riser defended by Young and foul by Young on the drive.
Foul, number 3, West Jordan. His first, 17.
Johnson. Beautiful backdoor feed, and Riser lays it in. All set up by Jackson Johnson. Elijah Young kicks. Three-pointer all the way, blocked by Riser. Gets it back, lays it up, and gets that one to go. Ethan Black stays with it. But again, that will do it. As with 23 seconds to go, the shot clock officially off, and Riser can just dribble this one out. As Alta looking at their 6th straight victory to start the season. And Johnson dribbles it out, and that is all she wrote here, folks. Alta, another 20-plus point victory is by 22 against the West Jordan Jaguars. They trailed by as many as 8 in that first quarter, but stormed back in the second and haven't looked back since, as they win this one by 22 points in West Jordan. Great game here from West Jordan, Utah. And again, this game we appreciate is brought to you by Opal Luxury Services. Marble is the #1 selling stone for your countertops. Why are people scared to use it? Because marble can stain and etch quicker than you say. I love my marble. Opal Luxury Services has a solution. Get the marble you want, and don't worry about the staining and etching anymore. Go to opalluxuryservices.com or follow them on social media at Opal Luxury Services. We will end this one here from West Jordan, Utah. We appreciate you listening or watching. Michael Goodkind here with KSL Sports. Was a good one, but again, Alta dominates down the stretch and wins this one by 22 in West Jordan. Appreciate you listening. Michael Goodkind, over and out.